You're only going to see me for a couple seconds because I need to go into my pen-based item. I'm going to erase all this because all my data was wrong. So the young lady and her mother, it said speed limit 80. We assumed she was in another country because she was going 75 and got pulled over for speeding. So if we know we can go 5 miles for every 8 kilometers, I'm going to write labels on everything. I know that means that I can go 0.625 miles for every 1 kilometer. I know that because that term got divided by 8 and that term got divided by 8. So knowing that, if I've got the 1 now, it makes my life easy because I can just go and say, okay, 80 kilometers. So I just have to multiply by 80. And if I multiply that term by 80, I've got to multiply the top term by 80. So I just have to do side work. 0.625 times 80. That's a nothing and a nothing and a nothing. And as I placeholder, 8 and 5 is 40. 8 and 2 is 16. And 4 more is 20. And then this is going to be 6 and 8, which is 48. And 2 more is going to be 50. So once I write all of my numbers down, I have to move this 3 places because I've got 1, 2, 3 places after the decimal point. So if I go 1, 2, 3 places, it moves there. So I know that my answer is 50. So the girl's mom should have been going 50 miles an hour. She was actually going 75 miles an hour. So right away, we know that if she was supposed to be going 50 and she was going 75, she was traveling 25 miles per hour over the speed limit. We can also look at it from the kilometer perspective. So if we go 8 kilometers for every 5 miles, that is divided by 5, and this is divided by 5 because I'm basing everything on how far she'll go, how many kilometers she'll go in 1 mile. So 8 divided by 5 is just 8/5, which is the same thing as 1 3/5, which I can actually turn into 1 6/10, which becomes 1.6 kilometers for every 1 mile. So I've got 1.6 kilometers that I can travel for every 1 mile. So now I can look at what she was doing. I'm going to erase this just to give myself a little bit of room. And going with the one that I know and the one that we're trying to figure out. So we know that the speed limit was in kilometers, but I know that she was traveling 75 miles an hour. So if I'm trying to find her speed in kilometers per hour, I have to solve for this top one. But again, we've got the unit rate at the bottom. So I know it's just 1 times 75. If I have to do that to the bottom term, I to the top term, but I don't know it off the top of my head, so I'll set it up for work. 1 6/10 times 75. That's 30. 42 and 3 is 45. I've got a placeholder, and then this is just 75 times 1, which is 75. So nothing, 10, it's 11, and 1 more is 12. I have to move the decimal point one place, which ended up right there. So I know that the girl's mom was traveling 120 kilometers per hour. So if we were basing it on kilometers, she was going 40 kilometers per hour over, because she was traveling at 120 kilometers per hour. If we're looking at it in miles per hour, she was driving 75. The speed limit should have been 50, so she was going 25 miles an hour over. Thanks for watching.